Good morning, children. Today we will be discussing about motorsports. Kindly take page number 41. Read about these motorsports and write their names. Take help from the given clues. So there are some names of the motorsports given in your textbook as options. We need to read them and identify them. Look at the first one. In this form of race, the original lawn mower engines are retained, but the blades are removed. This is done for safety. So, in that form of race, the original lawn mower, actually, which is used, the machine which is used for cutting grass, it's like the engines are actually taken from the lawn mower, are retained, but the blades of the lawnmower are actually removed. This blade is actually removed for the safety. So we need to find out, or we need to identify what type of race is that. So it is lawnmower racing. Okay. Look at the second one. In this form of race, high performance sports plane race around a tight circuit near the ground level. So a special kind of aeroplane is actually sports plane is actually used to conduct this race. It is actually in a tight circuit in near to the ground level. So we need to find or we need to identify what type of race is that. So it is Aero GP. So the third one, or moving on to the third one, it will be most familiar to you. This is the highest class of single-seat auto racing in which cars race up to the speed of 340 kilometers per hour. It's actually Formula One racing. Yes. Moving on to the fourth one. In this form of racing, high-powered race cars are used, which are designed to run on short, oval, dirt, or paved tracks. It is sprint car racing. Okay. Moving on to the fifth one. It is a cross-country race involving riding bicycles designed for rough terrain. The sport is now an Olympic sport. The sport is actually now considered as one of the Olympic sport or taken as for a competition in Olympics. So what type of race is it? It is bicycle motocross. Moving on to the last one in the motorsports. It is a form of motor racing which involves modified versions of heavy tractor units on racing circuits. So they use heavy tractor units for this racing. So what is this racing? It is truck racing. Okay. Kindly turn your page to page number 50, Art Around the World. Okay, children, you can find some paintings drawn by great or famous painters shown in your textbook. We need to find out or what they are. So the picture is actually given. We need to find the names of those paintings. So look at the first one. It is option G. That is the School of Athens. Option G. Okay. Second one. C. The Scream. So the second photograph is actually a famous painting named The Scream. Moving to the third one, it's I, the three musicians. The three musicians. Okay. Fourth one, H, Cafe Terrace at night. Cafe Terrace at night. Okay. Fifth one, it's D, the starry night. The starry night. Sixth one, the most famous painting in the world. It's Mona Lisa. Option A, Mona Lisa. Next, seventh one. This is also one of the most famous painting. F, the persistence of memory. The persistence of memory. Eighth, it's B. Ninth, E, girl with a pearl earring. Girl with a pearl earring. Okay. And let's turn your pages to number 51. Indian musicians. Read about these Indian musicians and write their names. So there are some description about the musicians and the photographs given there. We need to find out who they are. The first one, Dash was one of the most accomplished Indian classical musicians, admired all over the world for his brilliant compositions and mastery over sarod. So who is it? Ustad Ali Akbar Khan. The first answer is Ustad Ali Akbar Khan. Second, Jazz was a legendary Carnatic musician, rendering bhajans, devotional songs. Bhajans, which is also known as devotional songs, was divine. She used to install and transfix listeners and transport them into a different world. She was the first musician to be awarded with the Bharat Ratna. Who is it? M.S. Subbulakshmi. Third, Dash was a popular musician of India who excelled in fluxing in the Western into the Eastern music styles. He was born on 11 December 1942 at Almora in Uttarakhand. He also happened to be the nephew of the world famous sitarist P.T. Ravi Shankar. Now, who is it? Ananda Shankar. Okay. Fourth one, the famous musician of India. Dash is a world-class musician of India, born as A.S. Dilip Kumar on 6th January 1967 at Chennai in Tamil Nadu. He holds the credit for totally overhauling the style in which music was being made in India. Who is it? Of course, it's A.R. Rahman, no doubt. Fifth, Dash had acted in several Hindi movies. However, it was her fabulous performance on Ghazals that won her laurels. Born on 7th October 1914 in the town of Faizabad in Uttar Pradesh, she was more popularly known as Akhtarbai Faizabadi. So, who is it? Begum Akhtar. Sixth, Dash is the only son of a noted music director in Bollywood. His nickname was Panchanga. He was married to Asha Bhosle. Who is it? R.D. Burman. Yes. Last and final. Dash was born in Roshnara Khan. Dash was born as Roshnara Khan in 1926 at Maitre in Madhya Pradesh. She was the only female maestro of the Sharbar of the Bas Sitar in the classical music genre in India. Her father, Ustad Alauddin Khan, was her guru. So, who is it? Annapurna Devi. So, these we learned about motorsports, then moved on to the famous paintings, and now Indian musicians. Kindly complete your textbooks. Okay. After completing, you got a homework to do. That is to learn the chapter, all the three chapters, and then write motorsports, which is in page number 49, and Indian musicians, which is in page number 51 in your notebook. So that's all for today.